All right, questions for Jonathan? Questions for Jonathan Mingo. Who wants to go first? Go ahead, Nick.
Coach was telling us a little bit about some injury issues in the receiver room, just who have been out there and just kind of what have you guys been working on this spring?
Just working on getting better. Like some of the people that's been pretty much injured, just working like taking one step at a time, like not trying to rush anything back. Make sure we're healthy for the spring and for the fall.
Go to David.
Hey, Jonathan, what do you think you need to do to take your game to the next level? What's the focus going to be this spring? And, what can you do to become the premier receiver that you seem to have the attributes to be?
Just working on being more consistent, bringing more of a dog mentality out of me. Just working on being the leader in the group. Just trying to just like work on everything, like just working my fundamentals, just working my consistency, just getting my mentals and stuff right, and having the mindset of a dog.
You're out there watching practice. What have you seen from Matt Corral and the guys behind him?
Matt's taking tremendous steps. He's more of a leader. He's more vocal than everybody. He's trying to pick up the tempo. He wants to go fast. His accuracy improved. He's been getting his body right. I just can't wait to get back out there with him. And all the quarterbacks behind him, Luke, Kincaid, they've been right there behind him, pushing the competition.
How difficult is it going to be in the receivers room to replace the production and the talent of Elijah Moore?
You just got to be the next man up. We got to keep the standard up. Braylon, Dron, Dennis, Jaden, Quay, JP, they all got good talent. We're going to keep the standard. Everybody going to get the ball this year. And when the ball thrown us, we just got to make a play when our name is called.
Thanks, John.
Go back to Nick.
How valuable were those two games at the end of last year without Elijah and Kenny to kind of help you guys figure out better roles and learn how to play without those guys?
I say it pretty much valuable. We just got to know them like the next man up. We just got to we didn't play as good. We could have had them last two games, so everybody got to step up when the name is called.
Neil, go ahead.
Hey, Jonathan, I know you're a completely different type of receiver than Elijah, but what did you learn from playing with him, from work ethic, that type of thing, and how much of that can you take into your game as you get older?
Elijah's like a big brother to me. He just take all the advice he get from AJ and DK and other type of receivers. And he was like, every time I do something wrong or right, he'll tell me what I need to work on. He just give me little tips and pointers that we can work on in the future. And it was good having him in there to show us the way.
Parrish, go ahead.
Jonathan, you touched on this a little bit, but Elijah was targeted so much last year, almost 60 more catches than the next guy. Do you think one receiver has that type of, if there's that kind of gap in production, or do you think that production is really replaced by several people? What might that look like?
I think the production pretty much close. We got like a whole bunch of guys that can make plays this year. So whoever's open, man's gonna throw the ball to whoever's open. So when the ball come away, we just gotta make a play. That's why we're the playmakers.
Back to David.
Jonathan, how do you guys accept the legacies left behind? You referenced AJ and DK, and we've been talking about Elijah. Ole Miss has produced some very good wide receivers. Do you guys feel any pressure that it's y'all's turn now to for somebody to step up and fill that role?
Yeah, we know we got to step up, but it's like no pressure because, it's just football. We just got to go out there and have fun, play our game. You try to put pressure on yourself, it's going to make things worse. So you got to go out there and play your game and just relax and everything will come out smooth.
But do you have a sense that the expectations are who's going to be the next great Ole Miss wide receiver?
Like, what do you mean by a sense?
Well, I mean, do y'all feel that? I mean, Ole Miss has produced now for almost 10 years NFL caliber wide receivers. I mean, do you guys talk about that in the room, or do y'all feel that? Not necessarily pressure, but just the presence of it.
Yeah, we talk about it, but I feel like this year we got like a whole bunch of experience coming back with the new offense. We got the offense under our belt, and like we learned like everything else on the offense. So I feel like we got guys that make playmakers. Right now, I feel like the group is probably the best it's been in a little minute.
Thanks.
Any more questions for Jonathan? All right, Jonathan, thank you. Thanks, guys.